How's it going? How's it going? This is Nola, and you're watching Nola TV. Today on this coffee talk, I have ParkyPark, who is a gamer. I have JC, who is a games enthusiast. And today we are recording from Homestead Coffee, located in Gunsan, South Korea. Today we're going to talk about Donald Trump. Before we start that topic, this coffee talk is brought to you by Kimchi Socks. That's right, Kimchi Socks, the company that's taking care of your gift-giving needs when flowers and candy isn't enough.
It's Nola, baby.
How's it going? So like I said earlier, we're here to talk about Donald Trump. Before we talk about Donald Trump and how he's trying to run to be the next president of the United States, first, who is Donald Trump? For one, he's a rich, old asshole. And anybody else have anything to say about him?
Hair like a guinea pig.
Racist as a southerner.
Yeah, I'm from the South.
So am I.
But
like that,
but Donald Trump, right now, lately, he has been the hottest topic on the news, other than the mass shooting that happened in California and all the other ones. Our hearts go out to all those people in the States, but now it is horrible that we have to deal with these type of things in our own country. But besides that, let's talk about the other horrible thing in our country, Donald Trump. So he has been in the news lately talking about a lot of can be considered openly racist and biased things.
Yeah, that's not this guy.
Yeah. So for our first guest, what do you have to say about Donald Trump?
To say it's ridiculous that people are following him. It's ridiculous that people think that his ideas are good. Look into them. None of them make sense. Everything he says is highly offensive. I understand that, it's 2015, we get offended about everything. The things that this man says, we should be offended by.
Right.
It is awful.
It's pretty close to like what Hitler has. I mean, I don't like to jump to the Hitler argument on the internet. I mean, because it's like always, like everyone jumps to, Hitler. But in this case, it kind of makes sense. Like, it really, all of his speeches, you could kind of link a lot of Hitler's speeches.
So like, and the thing about it, like you said, why are people following him? And you said what he says is similar to things that Hitler said, but yet he has a following of Americans. So right there, that's kind of
fear that he's feeding off of. Though that's what it is. Like we have some sort of fear of terrorism, but we gave it a face that doesn't match what terrorism is. Terrorism can be caused by anyone, but we have this, not all of us, but a bunch of us have this notion that it's
following Muslims.
Yeah, Muslims,
Thank you, Fox News.
Color, like almost, like, and it's kind of horrible. Like, it's actually not kind of. It is horrible that we have gave it that face, because that's not all true. Terrorism can be caused by anyone, anywhere, at any time.
It's true. You have domestic terrorism.
Yeah, exactly. So, and the fact that he's feeding off the fear and going and making it a scapegoat, but not the fear in itself, but the image of it is what's making it so, like, following so logically. Like, people are following him for a reason, is because they are scared themselves. And they want to point a blame at somebody. It's easier to point a blame at a person with a face, or an image of a face, than an idea.
Right. So, how do you feel? Do you agree with ParkyPark on that, or do you have something to add to that?
I would completely agree that he's getting fear. He's playing with the emotions. Fox News is helping him do this. Media is helping him do this. Especially social media, with everyone wanting to throw all these things out. We now have this assumption that it's the Muslims that are attacking everybody, when it's not. It's ISIS. It's a terrorist organization that is actually attacking us. It's not a religious group. You can't put all of that on one religious group. That's basically blaming all Christians for KKK. Like, you have bad people in every religion, and you can't focus on that. But Trump has made it to where it seems to where all Muslims are going to be terrorists.
Generalization.
Right.
Generalization of an entire group.
But do you think, because, and it's not just Donald Trump that does that, the news as well, but do you think it's easier, say as if we didn't group it into a group of people, I think that though the powers that be probably couldn't get a strong enough argument to push towards certain laws that help protect U.S. citizens. If it wasn't a group, if it was just an individual, then the masses wouldn't really care too much about it. But when you make it a huge group of people, that mass that people see, like you say, you gotta attach a face to it, is what adds fear to the people. Like, okay, whoa, this Muslims, there's a lot of Muslims, so that means all Muslims. And so you're right, they're using fear to get whatever hidden agenda they have across, but it is a real thing out there. People are being killed. It just so happen to be people of Muslim religion, whatever. So I don't know if that's just how I feel.
I don't want to say it's the Muslim religion. It's not. It's the extremist individuals. Because if you say the Muslim religion, I'm going to say that I could easily just say Christians are terrorists too. I mean, they have been in the past.
Yes.
I mean, not
But what KKK are considered a domestic terrorist group by
even
definition.
that, though. Like, if you go further back and go to the Crusades, it wasn't even a terroristic act. It was a genocidal act. I mean, then, you know, I'm playing with words here and phrases and meanings of these broad generalizations, but it's what the media is definitely doing, and it's what Trump is playing with that's making these ideas, impossible, crazy, horrible ideas, seem logical to people that don't think about it.
So this one thing to think about. The thing that Trump and media have in common, they're both businesses. Because Trump is a brand, and media.
But he bankrupt like a bunch of
He did, but they're smart. They know. Even Donald Trump, he's a businessman, so he knows about marketing. He knows how to feed on what people want or feel they need in order to get what he wants, which is, in this case, power to become either be the president or. But then again,
I feel like it's more of a power play just for himself, just so he could get his name out there more.
It's like a lot more free marketing for Donald Trump.
But it's scary.
Scary.
That it's like, I'm more scared of the fact that Trump might become president than the fact that I might be hit with some terrorist thing.
I don't think. Do you think he might?
No, I don't think so.
I think that even if America votes him in, he's not going to make it. They're not going to let him be president. Even like we were discussing earlier,
this is a mistake.
Even the Republicans hate Donald Trump. There's no way that he would actually make presidency. And I think that by the time it comes around, people are going to finally start realizing, hey, this is a terrible person.
You are a horrible person.
Yes, a bunch of people say, oh, he's up front, he's open about his opinion, he doesn't hide behind a little screen.
That's just an American, culture. That's just normal.
It's okay to be completely open. It's okay to do that.
Like
But there are times in politics when you can't be open. You have to put slightly behind a wall where you can't sit there and push your beliefs past what everyone needs. And he doesn't care what everyone needs. He's literally doing everything he says for his own selfish agenda. It's for what he wants. And that's how he's going to play it off. He doesn't really care about what America needs. He cares about what he needs.
He cares about what the brand Donald Trump. That's one thing that I think people need to remember. Donald Trump is a brand.
The name itself is a brand.
The name itself is a brand. So the more Donald Trump name brand is said out there, that's just more and more, I guess, recognition
free
for
advertisement for people when they're talking about it. I mean, we're helping his brand because as of right now, he still has hotels, he still has businesses with the brand of Donald Trump out there, and I'm pretty sure. I wonder if anyone did like a study on his profits and earnings since he started his presidential election. I wonder if since he started this, has he made money? Everything that's Donald Trump brand. I wonder if his sales is going up. Well, I think that is something that the news should be looking at. And then right there, you can see right there. This is pretty much what it's all about. I feel. Well, is the price? I mean, is his stock rising basically?
No, not the stock. It's his income going up for his businesses.
The issue with that though, is if his income is going up, how much is he putting actually into his presidential campaign too?
But that's what gives him his power.
Yeah.
That's what gives.
It's like you put enough in, and then you'll get something out.
That's what gives Donald Trump his off-the-chain type of attitude. Because other politicians who have to appeal to other corporations who fund their campaigns, they have to be so selective in what they say and what they do because they need that funding. Donald Trump doesn't need nobody funding because he can fund himself, especially when he has businesses that's probably are doing well from the supporters that he have. That's giving him more money to fund his outrageous campaign for president. And ideas and building a wall to block Mexico and get rid of all
border around the U.S.
trying to get rid of all Muslims and stuff.
If you look into immigration, the wall is the funniest thing because I believe it's less than 15% actually cross the border through the river to where you're going to put this wall. Most of them can hop on a boat, they're going to go around, but at the same time, most of your immigrants aren't just Mexicans. The same amount came from Asia and Europe in, I believe it was 2013 is the study they did this in. The same amount came from Asia and Europe over here and overstayed their visa, but no one argues those.
I was an immigrant. I'll say it. I was an immigrant. I came to the States with my parents, and we eventually got naturalized, but that took over 10 years.
Yeah.
And it was,
But he brings up a good point. Mexicans aren't the only illegal immigrants in our country.
But they are the ones that you can strike fear about because everyone used to have this issue where they were coming up and taking our jobs.
Well, okay, then if you're going to do that, then I want to say that can be said the same for Italians and stuff like that in the past.
But Donald Trump, he doesn't focus on the Italians and all. He focuses on the Mexicans. By the way,
the Italians are more seen as just.
By the way, who he employs through some of his companies.
Oh yeah.
So Donald Trump.
I wonder if he doesn't give him benefits.
Sometimes I feel Donald Trump is a walking contradiction. He's a walking hypocrite. He's everything the opposite of what he says.
He's everything wrong with what
believe
a normal human being.
And for someone who's talking about getting rid of all Muslims or whatever, I wonder how much business ties he has in that region where he's making money from. This is the same person talking about we need to stop doing business with China, but yet he has business with China. This is the same person talking about we need to get rid of Mexicans, but yet he has been known for his companies hiring illegal immigrants like Mexicans. So that's what I'm saying. He's a walking contradiction. He talks about making laws to combat the things that he's been profiting off of for years. So right there should make people wonder, why are we following this man when he has made, now he considers himself a billionaire, he has made billions off of the things that he's now talking against. So right there should show people that he would not win presidency because it's just retarded. If he wins, that just shows the world that America is
retarded.
Sadly. To wrap up our awesome subject of Donald Trump, he's not awesome, by the way.
Wait, can I say something?
Yeah. So, well, you go first. You have some few little things.
Okay. Banning Muslims, not a good idea. Banning anyone because of their religion, bad idea. First of all, against the Constitution.
Right.
And second of all, why? I still don't understand how people don't think that they don't think about what he says.
No.
I just don't understand that. And I guess that goes along with the sheep aspect that we talked about. But if you just think about some of the things he said and just give it at least 5 minutes of thought.
Well, the way I look at it is real good influential people, they have the ability to use their words to connect with people on an emotional level. And when when words of an influential person can connect with someone on an emotional level, it bypasses the brain most of the time because they're connecting with that person.
You mean the logic part?
Yeah. So they're connecting with that person, emotions that especially are heightened right now, and that what helps get those people to lock on to those influencers' power. So it's a dangerous skill to have in the wrong hands. And Donald Trump is the wrong hands to have that influence and that power in. So JC, you have any last words?
Wake up, America. Give it like a presidential speech here real quick. Wake up. Focus on the real issues. Don't fall into all of this emotional crap that the media and Trump wants to feed you. Pay attention to the real issues, what really needs to get dealt with, and look at the person that Trump really is and ask yourself, do you really want that guy to be on America's cereal box?
I'm surprised he hasn't been on the
I
cereal
know.
box yet, actually.
Wait for him buy a cereal box company.
Wait for it.
Call it Trump cereals.
Trumpios.
But
Trumpios.
Trumpios. So, my last words is, we all three of us said a few things here, but one thing I want people to think about is, he is a brand. He is a business in himself, and if, even though I feel he's not gonna win, I still think he's not gonna win the presidential election, but I feel like he is still winning through his businesses that I guarantee are probably financially making gains off of him doing this pretty much marketing gimmick of running for president. So that is something to think about. Thank you for watching this Coffee Talk. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Make sure you follow my boy ParkyPark on his gamer. He's a Twitch. He streams on Twitch. JC, he's a game enthusiast. Comment, give him some motivation. But other than that, make sure you comment on this video. Make sure you like it. Make sure you share it. And make sure you follow Vulnerable TV. It's Vulnerable Video.
It's Nola, baby.